So it's been quite a while since I'm using the Galaxy Note 10, not the Plus version, which is a pretty bad boy, but the battery on it isn't that great, and a lot of reviews on internet, they mostly talk about the bigger brother, the Plus version, and not about the normal version. The battery in this device is 3500 milliamperes. Like 1-2 years ago maybe it was fine, but for 2020 I would say it's a bit too less, because everything on this device is top of the line, so with high specs you also kinda need big battery. I don't even understand why Samsung put such a small battery on this device, because if we take a look at the devices like also from Samsung, like Galaxy A series, they have more than 4000 milliamperes. So why the heck did Samsung put 3500 milliamperes on this device? I don't know, but well, that's what we have. And yeah, the battery isn't that bad, but it could be better. But today I'm gonna show you some tricks that I use to get the most out of this battery, because since I updated to One UI 2.0 or Android 10, the battery seems to be a little worse than it was on Android 9. But well, we have to move forward, so I'm gonna show you the tricks that I used to get the most out of the battery. So let's jump into the video. So as you see right now I have 50%, and I'm gonna show you here what's the usage of the battery, or which apps did use the battery the most. You see here with 50% I still have 13 hours left, and if we go here into the battery, you see it was full at like 2 or 3 a.m. like during the night. I took it off and then I used it until now. You see I didn't recharge it today, and most of the apps that I used was the browser, YouTube, yeah, Viber, Facebook, Google Play services. Well, nothing you can do about that, but as you see there are quite a lot of apps, and I do also have Galaxy Watch, which is as well synchronized with the phone, and you see here Bluetooth is always connected. You see it even right here, Galaxy Wearable, 5 hours in background, and then we have Google as well, 5 hours and 30 minutes in background. For what? I don't even use Google, or this Google is the Google search bar, but yeah, Google just stays in the background eating the battery. Yeah, it's 0.2%, but still stays in the background. And for me the biggest problem is Google Play services, which 15 hours in background. Well, you need Google Play services to be in background, but yeah, it eats 2.3% of the battery, which is quite a lot. But if you experience a lot of problems with Google Play services after you made an update to Android 10 or One UI 2.0, you see here software information, One UI 2.0, Android 10. If you experience problems after you updated to this version, I use the beta version, so I did see some problems. Just factory reset your device. But if you don't want to factory reset your device because you're gonna lose your data, well, I did back up my data, resetted everything, and then it was fine. But if you don't want to do that, just turn off your phone and you press the power button and the volume rocker up. Press both at the same time until you're gonna see the logo. While you see the logo, release the power button, but still keep volume up. So we should go into this recovery mode. So once you're in this recovery mode, like I've said, the best will be to just wipe data factory reset. But if you don't want to do that, just come here, wipe cache partition, because if you have some problems during the update, well, the cache will be saved, and by this way you're gonna delete any errors, any bugs, and they're gonna be good to go. While wiping cache partition, this will not delete your data. I can even do it right now. Yes, and press yes. It deleted, and now reboot system. By this way you're not deleting any data from your phone. Okay, now to go into the tricks that I use mostly, let's go again into the device care, because this is where are the most tricks. If you go into battery, you see here app power management. If I go here, adaptive battery, it's turned on. It was like this, I didn't play with it. And then put unused apps to sleep while you don't use them. This is kinda a must. This will stay in background and check which apps are not used. But leave it on, because if you go into sleeping apps, look at how many apps I got into sleeping mode. These apps that don't have this N, These apps, I put them myself into sleeping mode, and then these two, the device put them into sleep by itself. And how you can put them into sleeping mode is come into battery usage, and then for example we have here if you have an app that stays a lot in the background, for example like Google Play services, I can't put it into sleeping mode because, well, Android needs the services to be able to run. But we see here WhatsApp active 1 minute and background 42 minutes. WhatsApp stayed a lot of time in background even though I didn't use it. So if you click into WhatsApp, put app to sleep. If you put it right here, then once you close WhatsApp, then it will go into sleeping mode and the app will not be able to run into background. But this means that you're not going to receive any notifications from WhatsApp. So with WhatsApp, I will not recommend you to put it in the background, but something like YouTube. For what do I want YouTube to run in background? YouTube, I will say put it back to sleep. Browser as well, put it to sleep. And this will save you a lot of battery. Now going to the next step, let's go again into the device care. And here at the top you see there's 3 buttons. Press on it and then advanced. And then in advanced you have here auto optimization. So optimize the phone automatically once a day. This is good because when you have like a lot of apps and you leave them in the background, this optimization will close these apps like once a day, like when you are sleeping. So you see here time at 3 a.m. it's closing all these apps if you have any opened, of course. You see here close apps to free up memory. And then you have here auto restart. You might use it if you want. One very good thing that saves you a lot of battery is location. If you press in location, you see I have it off, but what a lot of people don't know is this emergency location from location services and Google location accuracy. Even when I turn this Google location accuracy, I turn it off. You see right now it's off. It comes back on when I use like Google Maps or whatever, and just turn them on because they stay in the background and it's gonna eat your battery. Also, one important notice is when you have location on, come here improve accuracy and turn these two off, because when you're using, for example, your GPS, then you're gonna use your GPS signal, Bluetooth scanning and Wi-Fi scanning. So of course this is gonna use a lot of battery. I have them both off and GPS works always without any problem. But I turn location always off because it eats a lot of battery. The important thing is here in the app permission. This option might not be in the older devices. In this Android 10 it's there. So if you click in the app permissions, then you see here allowed all the time. So even if you're using that app or not, it will be there all the time in the background. And then you see here allowed only while in use. So this means when I'm gonna open Edge can use the location, of course if location is turned on. And then for apps which I deny location, for example Google, I deny location for Google, but even like that Google stays in the background. Well, go figure that out. But you see there are a lot of apps, well, most of the apps from your phone is gonna be here, and just deny the apps to access your location all the time. Allow them to access your location when you use them, but when you don't use them, why would you need it to access your location? Now let's close everything. Another thing that I see some people recommend, which I'm not gonna recommend, is if we go here into Wi-Fi. Of course, when you go out of home, you turn off Wi-Fi and leave only your mobile data, because if you're gonna leave your Wi-Fi on, which it's what I'm doing sometimes, then Wi-Fi on, it will eat a lot of battery because it's gonna be always scanning for Wi-Fi signal or for any Wi-Fi that you are already connected. So turn Wi-Fi off always that you leave your home. So now that we're here into the Wi-Fi settings, if you go here at the top, then advanced, you have here turn on Wi-Fi automatically. So let's say if you're gonna leave home, you turn off Wi-Fi, and when you arrive home your Wi-Fi is gonna turn on automatically. Well, I will leave this off because this option is also gonna stay always in the background to see if you're home or not, or if you're in a place where you use Wi-Fi a lot. Because if we go here, then you see here these are my Wi-Fi from home, and they need location for this option to work, because without the location turned on, well, the device is not gonna be able to find where you use your Wi-Fi the most. So this option for me, I will not recommend, even though some people recommend it to have it on. One thing that a lot of people don't really understand and don't know is, you see here the brightness, now it's in the middle, but if you have adaptive brightness, so you're gonna leave your phone to adjust the brightness for you, and I tested this a few days. When it's on, well, the sensor is under the screen, at least in this Note 10. The sensor is under the screen, so it's gonna try to see if it's bright outside or if it's dark, so it's gonna adjust the brightness for you. I experienced that this drains my battery a lot, so just turn it off and adjust the brightness for yourself. But if you don't want to do that, because this, yeah, does drain some battery, but well, if it's a must for you, then use it. Another thing that saves a lot of battery is dark mode. Well, I don't even need to go into settings because I have it right here, dark mode, because I have dark mode to turn on when I want it. So start time at 7 p.m. and end time at 7 a.m. But to save even more battery, then use it all the time on, because having a black display is gonna save a lot of battery on your phone. These were the tricks, guys. If I missed something, then let me know in the comments. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Till the next one.